Hello and welcome to episode 353 of the Extra Features Movie Review Podcast. Like it says in the title, this is a podcast where we review films. Warning ahead of time, we will be going into spoilers. So if we're discussing a movie you haven't seen but are interested in, skip ahead a few minutes, go watch the movie, and then come back after you've seen it to see what we thought of it. This is our first record of the year 2026. I'm Doug, and I'm here with Simon. How are you doing, Simon?
Why am I still on the show? Hasn't somebody kicked me off by now?
You run the joint.
Uh,
This is your show, so
every year I think it's going to be my last. I've told myself I wouldn't make it past episode 10.
well, you're now at 353,
I know.
so
I guess I can't stop till like 1,000. Maybe that should be my goal.
1,000 episodes. Okay.
Are you going
Well,
to make it that
how
long,
many do
Doug?
you have, including your interviews? Are
Oh,
you
probably
close
a
to a
thousand.
thousand? Okay.
I interviews for 10 years. I'd probably say in the seven, 800s.
Okay.
I probably have more interviews. Or probably the equal amount of interviews. Yeah, around 700, I'd say. I don't know. I've never counted them.
Okay.
I don't keep anything. My goal this year is to do 50 interviews.
Okay.
So
So
we'll see.
about one a week.
That's the goal. We'll see. I mean, it just depends how
Okay.
busy I am, right? So, Doug,
Yes.
we're
Yes,
both
sir.
on this thing called Letterbox.
Yes.
So I'll go first to make you happy. Okay. This is probably the
Okay.
lightest year I've had in a long time.
Same
But I
same with me.
but I base this on the fact that I have two part-time jobs and I just don't have the time I used to have to watch movies. I'm usually working Fridays, Saturdays, or Sunday nights. The
Okay.
days I would have the most time to watch film, I'm busy.
Fair.
So I only have 269 movies logged.
Okay.
But that doesn't include all the shorts I watch or films I watch for interviews.
Okay.
So if I include those, I'm probably around 400.
Okay. That's a healthy number.
But I mean, this is just my personal stuff that I watched at 461 hours. So
Okay.
most watch actors making me laugh, Peter Cushing.
Okay. That's a good one.
Well, because I've been watching all the Hammer horrors with my buddy. So every
Okay.
time I go over to his house, we watch one or two Hammer horrors. So Peter Cushing would obviously pop up a lot.
Oh yes. Him and
And
Christopher Lee.
yes, well, of course, we know my notable director is Vincent Minnelli. Oh, and movies I like. Oh, I can't tell you those because that's going to pop up the other thing. So my first movie
Okay.
was January 2nd, was A Real Pain.
Okay.
My last film was Tinseltown.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now this makes me laugh. Did you read your daily milestones?
So let me see. My daily
Okay, I'm just going to read
milestones.
mine and then
Yes.
you can say yours. 50th
Okay.
was Dogman.
Okay.
Hundreds was Starting Over. 150 was Echo Valley. 200s on September 28th was Donnie Don't. And the Jingle Bell Heist was 250 on December 1st.
Okay.
And I don't know why that movie's ever mentioned. That's all I got on that. I don't really want to go, oh, extra features PC, I think. That's what I am on Letterbox. But if you type in extra features, you'll find me.
Okay. Um, I had less movies than you this year.
Really?
I did 218,
Wow. I'm shocked.
406 hours watched.
Oh, so you watch
Uh,
some long movies.
I did, yes. My most watched actor, and this one makes sense to me, he passed away this year, Gene Hackman. One of my favorites. I revisited a bunch of his stuff this year. Director kind of shocked me. My most watched director was Richard Lester.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we don't mind why mine's Finelli because I watch so many Finelli films.
Yes. Yes. No, but I watched like his Musketeers movies. I watched his Superman movies. I must have watched Something Funny Happened on the Way to the Forum this year.
I love that
Uh
movie.
Let's see. My first watch was on January 1st was Three Women, the Robert Altman movie.
Yes.
And my last watch of last year was Den of Thieves,
Oh,
the Gerard Butler heist
oh.
movie.
Don't worry, he's got a new film coming out in January.
Oh yes, Greenland 2.
You're joking.
No. That's
Is there Greenland 2?
yeah.
Number one made no sense.
No, but they made it too.
Oh
All
my
right, and
God. I'm putting this on the show just so I can go off on it.
all right, my milestones are my 50th movie watched was September 5th. My 100th movie watched was Ballerina from the world of John Wick. My 150th was Highest to Lowest, and my 200th movie was Spy Game.
Okay.
So those are, and my top rated, like I said, well, like you said, we will discuss on our favorites of
Well, I
2025
can't
episode.
discuss it now, right? Just kind of, we got to be quiet.
Yes.
I mean, Doug, Oscar nods are coming very close.
Yeah, I think the 20th of this month.
How
I
prepped
could be
are you?
off. How what?
Prepped are you for your Oscar movies?
There are a handful I still have to see. I will be honest. A few foreign films, a couple American releases I am not caught up with on yet.
You know, I wish I could just tell my job, hey, you know what? Can I just do this work tomorrow? I really need to watch some film today, but
Yes.
they haven't seemed to be going for it. But it's all right. Just so everybody knows, I'm off next week, so I should be caught up.
Okay.
And our top 10 list will be the next show after this one, I hope.
Yes. I have a top 10 list. It can change should I see any of those Oscar hopefuls that I'm looking to see, but I'm
Uh,
content with my top 10 as it is right now.
do you want to hear the honest truth of my top 10 list?
Sure.
It doesn't have 10 films on it.
Okay. I'll be honest, I had a hard time making my bottom 10 list.
Oh, that's easy.
I didn't watch that many bad movies this
Oh,
year.
I did. I have a
Okay.
whole list of bad junk I watched. But you know what? I'll get it done. I'll get it done. Every year I will figure, I get a list out every year somehow. So we'll see. So,
Yes.
Doug, I guess we should start off the show with our first movie. I don't even remember what it is.
Yes.
It's been so long now.
This movie, maybe it'll be on one of the two lists at my end of the year. It is Wake Up Dead Man, the latest
Oh,
Benoit Blanc mystery by Rian Johnson, starring Daniel Craig, Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, and so many more people that I don't want to list them all.
I'm going to list Doug in the secret. We were supposed to record the show 3 weeks ago, I think.
Maybe,
It's supposed to be
yes.
our other show. And I said, I'm just too tired. I literally turned on Wake Up Dead Man. I just had to watch the last scene. Literally 2 minutes left.
Okay.
I could have done the show. I'm so pissed. I'm like, really? I could have done the show. I was just tired. So I didn't even
Mhm.
check to see the running time. I literally had 30 seconds left of the last shot. And I was done the movie. I'm like,
Okay.
oh my God, I'm so pissed. Okay. Do you want to start or do you want me to start this one?
I could start with this one. I
Go
will
ahead.
say I love this movie. Right off the bat, I gave it a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed all
Well,
the
top 10 list
performances.
coming up.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Uh, I thought the performances were all great. I thought Josh Connor was really impressive to me as the young priest. Uh, Not my favorite of the three. I still like Knives Out, the first one, the best. This one, I think, is head and shoulders above Glass Onion. I just really enjoy. I thought this one had a lot more to say than the previous movies. I thought there was a lot of subtext here about faith and about uh, men of faith and men of science, how they work together. The scene where Josh O'Connor is on the phone with the tow truck company and the woman, Bridget Everett, who gives an incredible performance here, starts telling him about her personal tragedy. I thought that scene just was immaculately directed, immaculately acted. I thought everything about it was just perfect. And I really liked, oh, like I said, I like all the performances, but I was happy to see Jeffrey Wright pop up in the beginning and the ending of this movie. I always love when he shows up. Uh, this this was a good one for me. Like I said, 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this.
Okay, would you like a different take on everything you said?
Go for it.
I absolutely had a lot of problems with this one.
Okay.
I found that it's too long, prologue, like keeps going and going and go. I'm like, I just don't care anymore. An hour in, I was ready to turn it off. I
I
think it
disagree,
lost
but
me
okay.
completely. Now, they all say I hate movies. My wife bailed on this on me.
Okay.
She even packed it. She's like, this is boring. So I just found the whole opening boring as hell. Could not get into it.
Okay.
And then the whole thing that Mia Kunis showed up, I'm like, oh, that's just a waste of space. She is terrible. She can't act to save her life, and it shows in here, but she's surrounded by excellent actors.
Mhm.
She just stands out like a Thor thumb. Blech. Gotta go. She needs to check. Josh O'Connor was wonderful. I will give you that. I want to tell you, I did not like this at all. I didn't like the last movie. I didn't like this one. I just think Rian Johnson is getting boring.
I
I think it
disagree
needed a
wholeheartedly, but
serious
okay.
edit, this film. Like, seriously, half an hour chucked out of it. I might have liked it. It was way too long for what it was. Took way too long for the only character I like is Benoit Blanc to show up. And I just thought it was dumb. Too many characters, not enough to do for any of them. And most of them are uninteresting. Carrie Russell, another washed up person I don't need to ever see again. Kerry
Yeah,
Washington, sorry.
I disagree. I thought they were all
I,
good. I'll agree with you a little bit on Mila Kunis. She's not the best actress,
oh,
but I thought everybody else in this movie was wonderful.
yeah.
It's definitely not subtle at points. He definitely hits his Rian Johnson hits the nail over the head with some of the scenes. Some of the stuff I think is very subtle. Uh, I see Benoit's when he uh, not accepts religion, but can see why other people find comfort in it. I thought that was subtly done, and I like that.
I'm glad you like that. I found it boring. I mean, doing the Hail
Okay,
Mary scene like 3 times, I don't care.
okay.
I mean, I just thought the Glenn Close, Thomas Hayden Church was great stuff.
Hmm.
I thought that was very well done. I tried hard to get into this doc. I really gave it my all.
Okay.
But by the end, I was bored out of my skull, and I gave it a 2.
All right then. So we are
Not
definitely on opposite
not
sides of
showing
this
up on
movie.
any top 10 list, and I almost put on my top 10 worst list. I was
Wow.
so
Okay.
pissed off how bored I was. It won't be on there, but I'm just saying it could
Okay.
have been.
All right then. I wonder how you'll feel about our next movie then. The Running Man, directed by Edgar Wright, starring Glen Powell, Josh Brolin again, Michael Cera, Colman Domingo, and William H. Macy in a scene.
Yeah, well, University, you know what? I love these movies. I love the original, and I love this film.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's Edgar Wright's best film ever. I'm never going to say that because it's not. It's enjoyable for me. I think it has a lot of problems. It's missing a lot of action, which I really think the film needed a lot more action than it has. I mean, it does have a little bit here and there, but it needed a lot more for me to make it work for me. I like ideas. I like the tape idea. I like this and that. I
Mhm.
just felt he wasn't doing enough running and fighting until
Okay.
later on. Like the first hour of this film, it's just like, let's go. Let's get the running man moving. Like, I need something to happen. It's like he was out for a trip to New York City just to sit in his hotel.
Mhm.
and just stuff like that. I mean, I parts of it I really liked. Again, I just felt it needed more than what we got. I liked what we got, but
Hmm.
it needed more action all the time.
Okay,
Does
I can
that make
see that.
sense? That opening was
Yes.
so rough for me. William and who else? William H. And why is the black guy helping him? I kind of need to know why. I mean, I understand he wants to help. I get that.
Hmm.
But I think we need more of that, is what I'm trying to say. Why is he helping?
Okay. I
You know what
think
I
it
mean?
was
I know why. I
okay,
watched the
yeah.
film, but he could have
Yeah.
explained it to us. You
Okay.
know? I just felt the William H. Macy just seemed kind of dull, just sort of thrown in there
Hmm.
for just something to do. I'm like, and what was up with the guy? Oh, what's his name? Scott Pilgrim being in here. He just seemed like he was
Oh
having
yes.
fun.
Yes. I loved his scenes in this movie.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed them. So,
Hmm.
I mean, I did like Running Man a lot. I gave it a
Hmm.
3, which I think is pretty solid for me.
Okay.
I can't give it any higher because I didn't love it, but I think it's definitely watchable.
Yeah.
I think there was a definite. I could even do a sequel to this with different people, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Like, if it didn't
No.
do well at the box office. I thought the whatever his name is, the hot guy looked good.
Glen Powell?
Yeah, he looked pretty good. I'll give him credit.
Yes.
And the chicks didn't want to see this because their boyfriends all went without him, I think.
Fair. I think Owen, my son Owen, said it best. We saw this in the theater together. He said, this isn't Edgar Wright's best movie, but I had a lot of fun watching it. And I agree with that. For me, there wasn't enough Edgar Wright flair to it.
None.
I was missing some of the Edgar Wright like punchy editing. Like we got Baby Driver. I think that is like probably the epitome of Edgar Wright filmmaking. I think Baby Driver. This, I think, could have been like that. And there was a couple scenes. There was the scene when he first gets to the airport and he looks left and his wanted poster looks left at the same time. That had a little bit of flair to it, but there wasn't enough of that in this movie for me. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. Not my favorite Edgar Wright movie. I kind of think Coleman Domingo was a little bit wasted. He would have been great as Killian. I think if he had more to do, if he was maybe like in the Schwarzenegger movie, if he was the big bad and not Josh Brolin. Uh, Josh Brolin, his evil bad guy, felt like a walk in the park. We've seen Brolin do that plenty of times. I would have liked to have seen Coleman Domingo be both the host and the producer, like the Schwarzenegger film had it. I gave this 3.5 out of 5. I enjoyed it. Not my favorite, but I had fun. I would watch it again.
Do you think Josh Brolin's got a good year going? Weapons, Running Man, Knives Out. When does
Oh
this guy have
yes.
time to sleep?
Same thing with Pedro Pascal. He had a lot this year, and Julia Garner. All three of them were in a bunch of movies this year.
Well, it's got to make your cash while you can.
Yes.
And Sissy Sweeney is trying hard, but not
Mm,
quite succeeding.
no, she hasn't been in anything that's really penetrated the mainstream.
Well, I've seen them all.
Although,
I've
although maybe The Housemaid, I hear that's doing well. I
already
haven't
seen it.
seen it.
I
I
have
haven't
seen
seen
it,
it,
and you'll
but
get no comment from me. But I have rated
okay,
on Letterbox. I'll leave it at
okay,
that. I'm not going to say anything. I have seen Housemaid.
okay.
I
All
watched that
right.
Christmas Day,
Okay.
so it was almost my last film of the year. If I hadn't watched Tinseltown, it probably would have been my last film of the year.
All right. This next movie, very divisive. I will go first with my review. It's Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere, directed by Scott
Oh,
Cooper,
can't wait for this.
starring Jeremy Allen White, Jeremy Strong, Stephen Graham. I am going to say this. I know that this movie is not great. This
Oh, good.
movie
Good.
It is slow.
Good.
However, it hit me so emotionally hard that I gave this a 5 out of 5. There
Oh my
is
God.
one Simon, do not. There
Do
is
not
one
what? I have not said
no,
anything other than you
no,
saying my name 3 times.
but you're oh God. There is one scene in this movie that just hit me like a ton of bricks. I did not have the relationship with my father that Bruce Springsteen had with his. My father was wonderful. I loved him. He's the one who introduced me to Bruce. He had Bruce playing in the house all the time when I was little. And there is a scene in this movie where Bruce is having a dream and he sees his father in the dream, and his father looks at him and says, "What do you want?" And
Yep.
Bruce says, "To hear your voice one more time." At that point, I just started weeping. That scene hit me so hard. And I recognize that that scene does not make sense for this movie because Bruce's father was still alive at this point. So
I
Bruce
wouldn't
could
know.
get on the phone and talk with him at any time. But because of my relationship with my dad passing away a few years ago, him introducing me to Bruce, that scene just, if there was nothing else in this movie, that scene alone gave it a 5 out of 5 for me. I love the music too. I mean, I thought the music was fantastic. Jeremy Allen White not doing the best Bruce impression, but singing wise, he was passable. Uh, yeah, not the greatest movie, but to me, it hit me like a ton of bricks. So I gave it a 5 out of 5.
That sounds like a number 10 on the list. That's what I'm hearing.
If you want a spoiler, it did not make my top 10 list.
Oh, wow. I'm
It did
shocked.
not.
I thought for sure this would be on there.
No.
If I had to make a list of Doug's movies, Knives Out would be on there, and Springsteen would be on there for sure. The guaranteed.
No, Springsteen did not make the list. It was a
Wow.
last minute cut.
Okay, so it was 11 or 12, but I thought it might come in at 10. Okay, Springsteen. A guy I don't give a crap about. I really don't. I
Okay.
did try. I knew Doug was going to put this on the list. We discussed it. I said, you can have Springsteen because it's your baby. I'll let you have
Mhm.
it. I couldn't get into this, Doug. I tried.
Okay.
I had no interest. It's literally watching somebody. I'm like, it's Bruce. I get it. I know who he is. I don't need any of this.
Mhm.
I don't, I didn't buy the struggles he was having. Because I've listened to Bruce talk and I don't think that sounds like Bruce. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think Bruce is a very confident individual from what I've heard. And I mean, he seems
Mhm.
like the
Yes.
everyman. And they do try to do that. And I found the
Mhm.
script didn't allow that to happen as much as I wanted it to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I thought Jeremy came off more of a dick to me than anything else. And I don't see that as Bruce Springsteen. Everything I read about
No.
Bruce is a great guy.
Mhm.
And I don't think that was portrayed in the movie. I mean, I know the guy's having problems writing his thing and trying to get, I understand that. But I don't see this as Bruce. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't buy this film. I did like the concert footage.
Mhm.
I thought he did a good job of doing the moves and stuff. And that kind of worked for me. Like, again, I agree with you. The singing was fine. But I just could not buy this film. I was bored by the end.
Okay. That's fair.
And I wish I wanted to like it. I mean, kind of like you, my dad loved Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
And he loved Bob Dylan. And Bob Dylan's my dad's favorite, which we have discussed. And Bruce
Mhm.
was probably a close number two. So I know most of the Bruce songs. This did nothing for me. I'm
Okay.
sorry, buddy. I tried hard to like the Bruce Springsteen. I did. I
No,
honestly
it's
did.
fine.
So 2 for me.
Okay.
And one scene will not give it a 5, but in one movie it did this year.
Okay.
But I can't discuss that now.
Fair. All right. Our next movie It is Dangerous Animals, directed by Sean Byrne, starring Hazy Harrison, Jai
Oh,
Courtney, and Josh Heuston. So,
this is
what
the
did
one
you
where
think
they're
of
on a
this?
boat, right?
Yes.
You know what? A friend of mine recommended this before you put it on the list. He said, "Have you
Okay.
watched it yet?" I said, "You know what? I've been busy. I just haven't got to it. I will get to it." I'm like, "Oh, wait, get done. Put it on the list." Now I don't have to worry about remembering to watch it. So I knew nothing about this film. I thought it might be a documentary on
Okay.
like something, but nope, obviously not. I found this movie quite pleasant. I
Mhm.
really kind of enjoyed it at times. Was it the greatest thing I'd ever seen? No, but I had fun during it. I had little problems buying certain things, but that's okay. I
Mhm.
accepted. I had to sort of extend my reality a bit more. You know what I mean? Let it
Yes.
go. Stop trying to find a flaw in this. Let it what it is. It was a fun thriller.
Yes.
You know, I had a much better time with it than I thought I was going to. I enjoyed it by the end. I liked the running time. I thought was perfect for it. I
Yes.
liked the bonding, which I didn't expect to see between the two. All three main characters have pretty good bonding. Even the fourth, I find they
Okay.
have very good
Mhm.
chemistry. I bought pretty much everything was going to happen. I like the boat scenes a lot when they're hanging over things. I
Yes.
thought those looked really good. I give this a solid three.
Okay.
I really enjoyed. Maybe 3.5. I gave it. I can't remember, but I really really liked it. Excellent
Okay.
choice.
I'll be upfront. I gave it 2.5 out of 5, just right
Okay,
down the middle. Uh, I'm not a big Jai Courtney fan. I,
nobody
I've
is.
I've never really liked him
Nobody
before,
is.
but him playing a serial killer, actually, he was good. He was good in the role of this serial killer who uses sharks to kill his
Oh,
victims.
I
I
loved
thought
it.
that was so interesting to me. And not just that he was this crazed killer, I loved his mementos that he took videos of the killing and that he made lures out of the victim's hair. And I thought that was really cool. Um, yeah, if for a weird, twisted take on a serial killer story, I think this is a lot of fun. I think you can't go wrong with this movie. Don't expect it to be amazing, fantastic, Oscar worthy, but if you go into this thinking you'll have a good time, you will have a good time.
I gotta say, I do have one problem with the leading lady's ability to do some things.
Okay.
She's not strong enough.
Okay. See, I have uh similar issues with her love interest character. I
Yes,
want to know how he survives everything that he went through.
he's amazing.
He just he must have some like Wolverine type healing power
He
or
does.
something.
You gotta love these movies. I mean, people get hit with machetes or something, or get pierced with an arrow, but they're totally good to keep on going. Anybody else is going to
Yeah,
the ER
exactly.
immediately. These people just go, "Oh, I'm good. I'm going to keep going." I was looking at
Yeah.
Bruce Willis walking through glass in Die Hard.
Hmm.
He's good to
Yes.
go.
Well, he's the
So,
hero. He's got to go.
well, that's like her. She's got to go. He's got to go too.
Yes.
I thank you. Nice choice.
Okay. All right. Our next movie. This is something that I have not seen for maybe 20 years, but I felt like revisiting. It is Nighthawks, directed by Bruce Malmuth, starring Sylvester Stallone, Billy
Oh,
D. Williams, Rutger Hauer, and Lindsay Wagner. Uh, Basically, what I remembered about this movie was not Arnold, Sylvester Stallone dresses up as a woman at the beginning and end of this movie, and it's supposed to be uh, shocking or funny. I'll be honest, I kind of enjoyed this movie all throughout. I liked Rutger Hauer as this crazy bomber. Him blowing up the department store in London, I thought that was a really cool scene. Uh, I love the scene with the Roosevelt Island uh, tram car. I really enjoyed this movie. It's not bombastic Stallone like Rambo or anything like that. This is more down to earth Stallone, but I enjoyed this. I gave it a 3 out of 5.